Well, hey, everybody. Hey. Man, this lag is killing me tonight, boy. I don't know how well this is going to work, y'all, but we're going to give it the old college try. I got yellow and red lights on the stream help. So, uh, you might be watching the NASCAR race tonight, boys, because there's going to be a crash, and it's going to be my stream. Uh, anyway, got a lot of stuff I want to talk about tonight. Got a lot of things going on. Uh, yeah, Steve, I know it's bad. I'm in Huntsville, Alabama. That's dropping a couple frames here and there, but it's not unwatchable. That's good to know, Mark. I appreciate that. Uh, hey, Jeff, welcome. I think I must be using Ken's internet tonight. I don't know. It's it's going to be kind of bad. It's going to be a rough one. Might cut it short because of that, but uh, one thing I'd like to share with everybody is I got this really cool. Um, I've been playing in Photoshop, and here's a here's a extraterrestrial planet that I made in Photoshop. I started with a blank canvas, and that's all 100% created out of Photoshop. Well, I'm glad the audio's good, Jeff. Thank you, because that's probably the only thing that's going to be good. I got yellow and red lights blinking on the stream. Excuse me. Anyway, so that's one thing I've been working on. Another thing I've been working on is this little razzmatazz thing. I wanted to try this out and see how this would work. So I'm going to switch that over and see how that goes over. Hey, Jim Wallace, glad to see you made it into the show tonight. So anyway, yeah, that's my razzmatazz. But I've been. Was the music too loud? Was the music too loud on it? Art Code Drone Solutions, thank you. I know, right, Steve? Yep. I figured I got yellow and red lights blinking on the stream. I may as well go ahead and just, you know, get it over with. But why didn't that change over? Let me get out of that thing. There we go. Anyway, music was great. It wasn't too loud. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. I wanted it to be real soft, but I wasn't sure how it was going to work out. Uh, the other thing I want to try here with this is I'm going to try this with the chat coming in the screen and see how that works out. All the testing I've done between Lloyd and I'm running OBS tonight, by the way, just for the sake of running OBS to have something different than the uh, oh, Hollywood star with me in the middle. That's funny, Paul. That's funny. Um, Anyway, how's the camera angle look? I changed the camera angle. I got a lot of different stuff going on. Um, got some drones behind me with my new. Oh, there's an Inspire hanging there with my new sign in the background, courtesy of Jim Wallace. That's my new streaming sign that he made for me. I got uh, I got a lot of stuff going on. Dennis Lovelady, thank you. Um, got a lot of stuff going on with Jim. He's making some more stuff for me. Uh, I'll have some stuff for sale. I'll just put it that way. Um, something I wanted to talk about, just a little, something that I found a little bit curious. I'm going to put up a couple of spec sheets and let you guys have a minute to look them over. The oh, and my window is gone. Oh my goodness, I've lost my spec sheet, guys. Let me see, and I don't know where it's at. Where did it go? I know I got it on the screen, but um, I don't know where I saved it on my computer. Boy, that's terrible when you do stuff like that. Now, I just done this an hour ago. You know, it's uh, it's pretty bad when you can't remember stuff like that. But I found it. I knew where to look. So, a little comparison between the Mavic 2 zoom and the Inspire Zenmuse Z3 camera. The Mavic 2, the field of view is about 83 degrees at 24 millimeters. Um, with the Zenmuse at 22 millimeters, it's about 92 degrees. So you get quite a bit bigger field of view with that camera. Uh, um, well, Matt, the reason you can't remember your own name is because you always wear that helmet with that face shield and it covers it up on your shirt so you can't read it. You know what I mean? No, Steve, I can't remember what goes next. um, ask Lloyd. He can't remember either. Uh, anyway, 24 millimeters versus 22 millimeters on the Zenmuse Z3 camera. Now I've got a little video here. Um, is this it? Uh, man, I don't know. I'm about to click something. Yeah. I think Okay, now I got my audio back, guys. Sorry about that. I forgot to add my microphone in on this clip right here. But hopefully it's playing smooth enough that you can see the difference. Uh, that you can see the difference between the two zooms of the cameras. It just that Mavic 2 zoom with the maximum of 48 millimeters versus the 72 millimeter on the Z3, and they're both using 1/2 sensors. They're both basically 12 megapixel cameras. I was really surprised at the difference in the zoom ability. This shot right here really shows you a good comparison between the two. But anyway, that's just kind of I just found that to be really interesting. So, what do you guys think? I'm going to close that stuff down here so now I can see the chat. Bought my case from CASECLUB because I saw the one I sent you. Yeah, you know what? And that's the next thing on my list to talk about, guys. Um, CASECLUB cases. Those guys. Hey, Bill, coast to coast. Um, those guys are doing some really cool stuff, gang. Um, I'll put links in the video later, but if you look at the show notes, there's there should be if I copied it right. Yep, I included an email that I got from Brent Plehn at CASECLUB. Uh, Anybody that calls him direct, and I've got the phone number and stuff in the description. Anybody that calls him direct and tells him that mentions my show, you'll get a 10% discount on your case purchase from CASECLUB. So they're offering my viewers a 10% discount. Chris, what'd you get rain on? Well, Jeff, uh, where are you located at, Jeff? I forgot. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. There, the the guys over at CASECLUB are going to give my viewers a 10% discount on the cases, which I think is really super cool. You're near Houston. Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. Rick Halber, welcome. So anyway, uh, that's that's the news from CASECLUB, which I think is super sweet. I think it's really cool that they're doing that for us. 10% off. And it is if you buy the higher dollar one for the Mavic 2 and the Mavic, they have two different ones. Um, yes, Dennis, and I'll get it posted in the show notes after the show. Uh, but they've got fantastic equipment. They're when a new drone comes out, I got some information on how they make their cases. When a new drone comes out, they buy the drone. They laser measure it, and then they use a water jet to cut the foam to the specific dimensions of the item that they measured, whether it's a battery or a drone or whatever the case might be. Um, it's awesome the way they do it. It's just really cool. But if you get a hold of Brent, and the phone number is already in the show notes right now in the description. They're out in Anaheim, California, and those guys are awesome. They're awesome to communicate with. Uh, Everything. Yeah, they fit like a glove. That's exactly true, Bill. Uh, you have a Spear P4P case? I bet you meant spare, Jeff, right? I mean, Rick. Um, so that, of course, I got to plug Carolina Dronz. Those guys are my heroes over there, Frank and Natasha and the whole gang at Carolina Dronz. Those guys are awesome. I want to do another plug for Jim Wallace. He's in the stream tonight. He's watching. Uh, he's the one that made the street signs for Ken Herron and Kelly Shores. He made one for me, and he's making another one for me. Uh, but, well, you can probably see it back there. That's my street sign. I kind of got it covered up with drones on a shelf right now. Drones on a shelf. Let's see. Is that like Elf on a shelf? Yeah, Dennis, but I've got some links to the actual Mavic 2 cases that I can. You know what, actually? By golly, I bet. Let me try something here, guys. Um, Let me dig this out real quick. I didn't even think of this because I've got a link that Brent gave me that goes uh, right to their um, cases. Uh, let's see here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here's the link to view the video. Um, I think I got to go down one more. Okay, right here. This is what I want. Copy link address. Go back here. I'm going to try and post this link right here in the show. That is the link directly to the Mavic 2 cases, the brand new ones. Uh, that'll that'll help anybody out that wants to go directly to the link for the Mavic 2. Um, but yeah, that's the exact link, DennisCaseClub.com. And their navigation bar on the left, you select drone cases, and then you can get just about any kind of case you want over there. They're really cool. I just love dealing with those guys. Um, so I'm going to be meeting up with Jim Wallace tomorrow uh, to pick up some more stuff that he's having made for me. Um, Table section that DJI doesn't. You know, the Mavic Air case, the Mavic Air, the Mavic 2 cases actually will hold your tablet. The case that they sent me, well, you guys saw the video, I'm sure, but I did a nice little video on it. It holds the Mavic 2 up to 5 batteries, your tablet, everything. I mean, it's got plenty of room in it for everything. Um, it's a great case. It really is. That stuff in my way back here. Uh, I want to show you some other stuff that Jim makes. Um, he made me some things here. Let's see. Yeah, you guys want to see the headlines for the next uh, USA Today? Let me hold this up so you can see it. Check that out, y'all. 400 AGL tops 100,000 subs. Hell freezes over. Uh-huh. What do you think of that? And, of course, he's got other stuff here. Um, this is like a flyer that he's got. And I'll try and link this stuff if I can. But I'm sure if you subscribe to uh, Jim Wallace, he's in the show tonight. Subscribe to him. You can you can get with him and he'll make stuff for you, custom order. He's doing some stuff for me. I'm gonna have some stuff really soon to have a good time with. But I think you guys will like it. That covers all of the things that I wanted to talk about. Um, what's the truth, Lloyd? Oh yeah, if I hit 400 or if I hit 100,000, hell will freeze over. Yeah, that. You're right. That's probably true. Um, yeah. So you guys check out Jim Wallace and see if he can't. If you need some things made, printed shirts, hats, bumper stickers, all kinds of stuff. He does all that kind of stuff. Uh, Anybody have any questions? It's time to do the question and answer where we all try to answer everybody's questions. Last week somebody was asking me, Mark, was it you? Somebody asking me about uh, Mavic Air firmware update being a problem. I did a little bit of research, and the problem with the new 0.0500 update for um, why is the sky what color? Dennis, what are you talking about? Um, if you go to oh yeah, with the 100,000 subscriber thing, yeah. Um, go to the DJI Assistant 2 and see if you can back out and do an older revision. I know that if you did 4 dot or 0.400, you wouldn't be able to go back to 3, but the information that I'm seeing is everybody that's still on 0.300, drone's still flying good, everything's working fine. I haven't had a chance to check my firmware version to see what I'm running, but last time I flew the drone, it was great. Everything was wonderful. You're supposed to answer my question. That was the only thing I could think of on the spot. Oh, why is the sky that color? Oh, the question and answer thing, Dennis. Gotcha. Um, I called ahead, Dennis, just for you and made the sky that color. It took some string pulling, but I got it done. Yeah. Um, and on that note, Alexa, tell me a joke.
Where do chocolate and peanuts go to hang out?
Where?
Who cares? They're just a bunch of goobers.
Where do chocolate and peanuts go to hang out? Who cares? They're just a bunch of goobers. Yeah. That was actually kind of funny, y'all. I don't know. um, yeah, Dennis, you put me on the spot there, made me try to think of something good. Um, so, Mark, if you can, try to go back to a previous version version 4 or version 3 maybe, if it'll let you. Uh, if it won't let you, because there's a lot of people are having different problems. Um, some are with this new update. There's different people are having different problems. Um, they're having range problems. They're having video connection problems, and not everybody's having the same problem. So it's kind of spooky depending on which drone you have, or maybe where you're flying, or whatever the case may be. Uh, so that's uh, that's all I could find out about, really, Mark. I couldn't really get a lot of information, but that's what I found out. Um, More questions? No, it's not good news for the Mavic Air, but you can bet DJI's working on it. That's the bonus thing about DJI. Uh, let's see. I'm gonna try something here. This is gonna kill me. I know it is. I just know this is gonna be the end of me, you know. But I just gotta try this, you guys. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll give that a try just for a second. So what do y'all think of my razzmatazz? By the way, I made that. I made that file you guys are seeing right now. I made it in Photoshop. And then I put it in, what did I put it in? I put it in Premiere Pro and animated it and turned it into a video that I can play right here on my very own little private piece of the world. So I don't know. What do y'all think of it? Well, Ken here must be rolling on the floor right now. If he's watching, I don't know. Is Ken watching? Is Ken here? No, Ken's not here. Oh, you know, the thing I'm forgetting is I change scenes and then I forget to hit the button to make it actually change the scene. I was wondering how come the other thing isn't coming up? So, Lloyd, the grumpy vlogger, Lloyd Mendenhall, uh, helped me get all this stuff working on OBS. So, hats off to Lloyd. Does finding $5 on the ground as you're about to fly classify as a paid job? No, Steve, that does not classify as a paid job. No, sir. And let's see, I saw somebody, and I think it was Lloyd being a wise ass, but let me scroll back up here for a minute because I think Lloyd asked a question earlier. Lloyd, did you ask a question earlier? Something about the limit? Yeah, what's the legal flight height limit when inspecting a tower over 400 feet? That's a good question, Lloyd. Does it have anything to do with inspecting or just flying the tower that's over 400 feet tall? Um, well, now I'm asking questions and you're answering them. Okay, here's the deal. That's exactly right, Dennis. Well, 399 feet actually. You can go up to 400 feet. You just can't go over 400 feet. In fact, you can go up to 400 feet above the highest extrusion point of the tower, building, whatever it is you're videoing. So, if you're videoing a 300-foot building that has a 200-foot antenna tower on top of it with a 30-foot antenna on top of that, you can go up to 400 feet above the tip of that antenna. So you can actually, if you do all the math and pay attention to your height as you go up for your altimeter on your app, you can actually get 800-900 feet, depending on how tall the structure is that you're filming. But you are allowed to go up to 400 feet above the tallest point, portion, or extrusion of that structure, whatever it is you're filming. But there is a side note. You must stay within a 400-foot radius of that structure. You can't be above it and be 1,000 feet away from it. You have to be within 400 feet of it. So that's the only other rule. You have to stay within 400 feet of the structure. Next question. But over a tree, the limit is still 400 feet above the ground. That's exactly right, Dennis. That's exactly right. That rule only applies to structures and towers. It doesn't apply to natural things. So here's another thing that somebody else asked me the question of. If you're on the edge of a 1,000-foot high cliff and you're at the 1,000-foot mark and sea level is down here, uh, let's say it's the ocean down there and you're looking over a 1,000-foot cliff, you can fly 400 feet above where you're standing, where you took off from. The minute you go out over that cliff, you are now 1,400 feet above ground level of the ocean that would happens to be sea level, coincidentally, and now you're illegal because you're 1,400 feet in the air instead of 400 feet in the air. So you have to be really careful with stuff like that. Uh, let's see. How do I knew that, guys, but Mel was drowning. Um, I know how to give out wrenches, but can anybody tell me how to take them away? Um, actually, Matt, it kind of does have a um, altimeter of sorts. Um, it tells you right in the app how high you are, but that is from where you took off at. So if you take off on a 200-foot cliff and you fly out over the cliff, now you're 200 feet in the air. If you go down 100 feet, you'll be 100 feet above the ground over the cliff. But from where you took off, you'll actually be minus 100 feet. It registers negative as well as positive numbers. So if you ever do that, take off on a hill and then fly below where you took off from, your app will show you a negative altitude number, which is kind of interesting. Let's see. Yeah, Johnny, it is going real slow. I got backwoods bandwidth I'm dealing with tonight. But anyway, uh, but we're about done anyway. We pretty much covered everything. We've chatted about everything. Anybody have any more questions? Do you guys have any questions for each other? Jeff, next time I get down by you, buddy, you'll get to fly and inspire. I promise you that. How do I like OBS? Um, for what I did tonight, I think it's fine. What's the longest amount of time you've been on the road without going home? 6 months, 7 months, Mark? Uh, yeah, that's my new logo sign. That uh, oh, the stream just went offline. Wow. Yeah, it's my stream health has gone to a completely red button now. Red light. Red light, red light. Completely red. No more yellow. Completely red. Uh yeah, boy, it's brutal. We just have to let it go. Hopefully it'll hang in there for about a few more minutes. Could be because of storms. Nah, I'm far enough away, Dennis. I'm not being affected by the storms. But it's lagging real bad. It's my bandwidth. My upload speed here is really bad. It really is. Uh, Stickers made like what, Rick? Like that one behind me right there? Um, Must have been due to watch phone and computer. It chewed up your bandwidth. Ella, funny, Steve. Um, what kind of truck do you own? It's a 2014 Kenworth T660 with a 320-inch wheelbase and a 156-inch custom ARI sleeper. Long train running. Always challenge doing streams without a hard line. You know, Jeff, um, last week I had such smoking speed it was crazy. I could do no wrong. And this week, because I move around so much, that's just the way it is. Uh, Yeah, Matt, I'll send it right to you. No problem. Yeah, you got it. Just like Lloyd. Lloyd wanted me to buy a Phantom 5 and then send it to myself and put his return address on it to make it look like it came from him. But I think he was really hoping that because I'm out on the road when it arrived, they'd just return it back to sender and then he'd end up with it. I think that's what he was trying to do. But yeah, it's not going to work. Uh, Now, Chris, I'll be in the shop Monday. And the buffering's getting worse, guys. Well, at least it's back to a yellow light on the stream now. Uh, Knock on wood. Keep that transmission together till I get to Fort Wayne. Oh, let's see. Do I have anything else? I wonder if I try to do less data. I wonder if that'll help the stream. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change the output, and maybe that'll help. I don't know. It might. Yeah. There you go. Ronnie B. Right on. We uh we figured it out last week that if all of my subscribers sent me $3 each, um yeah, Tim, I'll be in Fort Wayne. Indianapolis tomorrow afternoon, Fort Wayne tomorrow night or Friday morning. Uh if all my subs send me if all my viewers, all my subscribers send me $3 each, just $3. That's a cup of coffee. Speaking of a cup of coffee. Uh then I could buy my new broadcasting software. Uh, Ping when you start heading south again. I will, Jeff. You should email me some contact info so that I can get a hold of you. Uh, did it help, Mark? Thanks. That's good. That's good to hear. I'm glad. Uh, I was hoping it would. Um, my email address. If I could type 400agl.net at gmail.com. Shoot me an email, Jeff, and give me some contact info. So, anyway, that's right. Then I could have 500 cups of coffee. Uh, Sounds good, Jeff. That sounds like a good plan. Oh, look at my Inspire here, gang. It's got eyeballs. Jim, you recognize those? I had to cut them in half and put them on each side, but yatta hey, you know, I got the eyeballs on it. Matt, okay, let's see. Nobody answered my question on how to take away a wrench. Uh, how do you ban somebody? I don't know how to do that either. Boy, you guys are lucky I don't know how to do this stuff. Yeah, I'm streaming 1080. I'm running 1080 on the stream, so if I backed it off to 720, it would probably help, but you know, why do that? Uh Still waiting to meet up with me in Illinois. Johnny, you talking about Rochelle? Yeah, buddy. Um it's going to be a while before I'm over there. Uh I was over there the other day. I can't remember if I stayed the night or if I just stopped and did some shopping and then shagged on. I think I shagged on. I had places to go and people to see. Yeah, they look cool on the Inspire, don't you think? I think they turned out pretty good. Look, makes it look evil, you know? I mean, I just think that turned out really cool. I don't know, whoops, wrong button. Let me go here and go there, and I'm going to go here and go there. We'll try that out. Okay. Tim, the blue wrench is signifies person is a moderator. There, Jim is putting it in there for you. They're my bouncers. I use the guys with the blue wrenches, um, just because I don't always watch chat a lot. But tonight it's working out pretty good. It's like I'm kind of digging this. Um, looks like a fish. Jody? Uh-huh. Uh, no, I don't leave my Inspire there going down the road. I don't leave any of these drones sit like this going down the road. I put them all away. I only set this up for the so that I got something that looks kind of like a drone studio, even though I'm in my truck. Uh, anyway, who keeps, man, I keep getting all these. Man, I tell you what, y'all, Gary, Everyday Dad, that guy is a tweeting fool, man. I tell you what. Um, any more questions? Anybody have any other questions? No, Jim, we can't sell pigeon jerky on my show. Nope. It's against Ken's copyright policy laws. Yeah. Anyway, I uh I try to make it look like, I don't have much to work with here, guys. Bad lighting, bad camera, bad computer, bad host. I'm doing the best I can. Next Texas run. Yeah, Chris, I'm going to get down that way. Johnny, chargers for the Mavic 2. I'll tell you where to go for that. Let me let me solve that problem for you, because I know where you can get a really really good one. Uh Dadgummit. Hang on, y'all. Hang on. I'll get this figured out. I'll learn how to do this stuff. Y'all will force me to it. But we are coming out with possum pie. Hey, possum pie. Mark, that's a great idea. Um, y'all go ahead and visit for a minute while I look this up right quick. I gotta find this. I gotta find this information I'm looking for. I didn't expect to have that question, or I would have had that answer lined up. right there. Open that. I'm probably going to cause a major crash. I hope not, but I'm looking for something in particular. I'll find it. Man, maybe I won't find it. Let's see. Yes, I will find it right here. Let me go here and go there. Kill that. Go here and copy link address. Right here, guys. Right here. Control V. That right there. Oh, uh, man, that sucks. Okay, hang on. Hang on. I'll get this worked out. Uh, right here. Control C. And let me post this in. Let me type it in. Well, anyway, you get the idea, guys. Drone Valley. Rick Smith has the most wonderful charger that I've seen yet for the new Mavic 2. It's fantabulous. It's wonderful. And it's cheap. It's like, let me see here. Check this out, y'all. This charger on Rick's website right now is, I'm waiting, $54. $54 for that charger. It's great. It's fantastic. I wonder if I can get just the link for that. Let me click this. Click this. Pause that. Show more. Uh, Click this. Now, I'm going to try this again. Copy. Now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to paste. There. That one it fit. Check out that uh, check that link out, y'all. Um, Dennis, that's what I thought too, but I'm seeing it as $54 now on his website. It was $49 a couple days ago, and I wished I'd have bought one. But it's awesome. Let me give you something else to go with here, guys. Uh, See if I can do this. Copy and paste. Control V. Go check out that video, y'all. That's Rick's video about that charger. Rick Smith from Doan Valley. That's a great, great, great charger. It's fantastic. It'll charge all your batteries at the same time, including your controller and your mobile device. It's got two USB outputs on it. So you can charge everything at the same time. It won't overheat. It won't time out on you. It won't blow a circuit breaker. It won't blow up. It's rocking. It's solid. TLRX4, welcome to the show. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Uh, is that Mike? That's a new name. Is that Mike? Mike, is that you? TLRX4? Yeah, Mark, stop giving away all our ideas, man. You're putting it all out there, and everybody's going to swoop them all up. We won't be able to do it. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if he has them built. Todd. Okay, sorry, Todd. Um, he's got some cables, little short ones, plug into the bottom of the Mavic and the Spark controller with the 90-degree lightning plug on the end that makes it real easy to hold in your hand when you're flying that way. He's got some really cool stuff, and it wouldn't surprise me a bit if he has it made. He's just that kind of guy, you know. Uh, so anyway, gang, Droneaholic, half shell the idea. That's funny, Dennis. That's funny. Everyday Dad Gary, hey buddy. I was just talking about you a couple minutes ago. My phone keeps going off every about 5 minutes. You are the tweetingest son of a gun I've ever seen. But thanks for coming by. I really appreciate you coming to the show. Uh, and I watched your video on that little thing you called an action cam. The I forgot GoPro 7. I couldn't think of the name of it, man. um, yeah, I know that you can't get enough tweeting. You get more tweeting than you do camera data. But any thoughts together soon on a get together with your followers, Johnny? Yes, in fact, that reminds me. I'm glad you said that. I got to post something in here. Let me get my bookmarks pulled up. Man, you guys are making me use my computer in ways that I wasn't prepared to do for this stream. Um, uh, where'd it go? There it is. I found it right here, y'all. This is gonna be the thing to do here. I want y'all to go check out this. I will be there. That's right. SpinUp, December 1st, Austin, Texas. Gary, are you coming down to SpinUp? Yeah, the GoPro Hero 7. That was a nice review you did. I liked it. I liked the way you moved everything around, Gary. That was cool. Gary, are you going to SpinUp December 1st? Oh, you are speaking there. Right on. Awesome. That's way cool. Steve's out. Steve Mack, thanks, man. See you later. Thanks for coming in. We're at about an hour anyway. It's about time to pull the plug. Uh, you'll be the sideshow spectacle at SpinUp. Are you going, Mark? Are you going to SpinUp? Yeah, you're gonna have to come up with some cool stuff to say. And you know what? You better have some giveaways. Uh-huh. You hear me? I need a camera with a flip screen so that I can see it when I'm talking at it. uh, Dennis is going to SpinUp. I'm going to SpinUp. Mark Rogers is going to SpinUp. Everyday Dad is going to SpinUp. Uh, looking for airline reservations now. Steve, If you leave now, go around the Southern Horn, you can take your boat. Uh, Matt, it's going to be an annual thing, I think. Sorry about that, y'all. I think it's going to be an annual thing. I think he's going to do it every year. Let's hope so. Uh, do my best to go. No, Mark, not your best. You just got to be there. Hell, you don't live that far away. It's not even a whole day drive for you. Well, good solid half day anyway. Uh, Extra baseballs. Lloyd, don't pick on Gary. Be nice. Lloyd, you've been a naughty boy tonight. You've been kind of, I don't know what you've been, cantankerous. Now, do I need to start talking about a streaker video? He was picking on you, Gary. Lloyd, Lloyd thinks it's crazy with all the camera stuff you talk about all the time. He thinks you're nuts. We're all nuts, right? I think it's funny. Oh, hell no. No streaker video? Okay, I'll keep that one hush then. I'll keep that on the down low. Fast facts? Yeah. You want to hear something funny, guys? And then I'm going to pull the plug. Uh, I was inside this little truck stop tonight, and on the TV up against the wall in the back of the room, they had uh, DJI down 2.5 points or something. And I looked again. I thought, damn, DJI stock going down? And I thought, oh no, they mean the Dow Jones Industrial. Yeah, but just for a second, it said DJI down. So anyway, it was kind of funny. Found a Frontier Airline ticket from Orange County to Austin for $54. Carry on charge each way. There you go, Steve. That's pretty good. Uh, okay, guys. Uh, Nobody's got any other questions? Serious questions? Lloyd, you hush. Make sure I didn't miss anything here. Gary, are you still here in chat? Are you still here? When are you going? When are you going to get there? And how long are you going to be there? Gary? Private Eye Aerial Imaging, welcome to the show. You haven't exactly planned it yet? Well, you think? I'm going to be there well before that weekend. I may get there over Thanksgiving. I don't know. Uh, do the day before and the day after, maybe. So you'll fly in on Friday and fly out on Sunday? Man, that won't leave you much time, man. That won't leave you much time at all. I can't even see those things. Uh, how many viewers did we have tonight, guys? We had at least 10 or 12. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. Yeah, work calls. I understand that too, Gary. I do. I get you. You'll leave. You're up in D.C. area now, aren't you? Man, that's too bad. Okay, so we probably had a couple drop out already, so we probably had 30 or better. That's pretty good for being such a laggy show tonight. Sorry about that, guys. There's nothing I can do about that, though. Anyway, you know what? I'm going to put. Uh, that'd be cool, Stan. Flying with Stan. That'd be cool. I'm going to put the off air. Wait a minute. I got to bring this back because the off air thing doesn't let me have a microphone because I didn't put a microphone in it. So I'm going to switch to the off air. I'll come join chat for a minute. Thanks everybody for showing up. Thanks for being my subscribers and all the support. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It really does. Get you some eyes. Jim will hook you up. Get a hold of Jim Wallace. He's the eyeball man. He's the guy that makes the eyes for Ken. Jim. He makes his hats. He made the tiki shirt. I got a tiki shirt. I should have wore it instead of this old green t-shirt. Anyway, all right, gang. Thank you. I'm going to switch to off air and join chat for a minute. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it, everybody. I really do.